Welcome to the Will Muschamp Show. The Gamecocks outscore Mississippi State 14-3 in the second half, but too big of a deficit to overcome. Carolina was down 24-0 at halftime. They're going to lose it 27-14. Coach, another difficult road test and fell short tonight. Give Mississippi State credit, though. They're pretty physical.
Well, we got beat on both lines of scrimmage, and that's the bottom line, Ty. When you got to win on the line of scrimmage in our league. And on both sides of the ball, we struggled to run it offensively. Defensively, we struggled to stop the run. And when you're able, when teams are able to run the football on you at will and stop the run, they're going to win games. Coach, is about 100 degrees on that field when it started tonight. On a Palmetto Health injury report, nobody really out because of the heat, but a couple players went down tonight. Your right tackle, Chaz Elder, one of your safeties early on. Talk about the health of your football team right now. Well, Chaz Elder has got some ribs. We'll see how the severity of that tomorrow when we get back, or tonight when we get back. And Blake Camper had an ankle injury, and then we'll see the severity of that. Corey Helms may have had a knee, and Jacob Alls had an ankle. Other than that, I think we're okay. Well, that's a lot. Played Brandon McElwain in the second half. Was that the plan all along, or did you just make a change? Well, Brandon deserves the opportunity to play, and Perry deserved the opportunity to start. And we're really didn't get anything going in the first half. That's not Perry's fault. We need to play better around him, but we felt like Brandon would give us a little jump start in the second half, and he did move the football. Carolina falls to 1-1 on the season. Davis Wade Stadium. We'll have highlights when we come back with Coach.
Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is brought to you by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field. Witness pregame warm-ups from the sidelines. Winners receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
The For Freedom sales event is on, and our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series, giving you freedom from interest. Plus, specially tagged pickups now get 1,000 smart bonus. America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight are built Ford tough. Get 0 for 72 on F-150 or Super Duty. Plus, specially tagged trucks get 1,000 smart bonus cash only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls with head coach Will Muschamp from 7 till 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information. Get your official 2016 Gamecock Game Day t-shirt to show your South Carolina Gamecock pride from the following retailers: Kmart, JCPenney, Walmart, Dollar General, Academy Sports and Outdoors, Cracker Barrel, Costco, Sears, Ace Fanatics, Paradise, The Fan Zone, and William & Taylor.
Welcome back to the Will Muschamp Show. This week's highlights presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Coach, pretty darn good venue right here for a college football game, and about 62,000 were on hand tonight.
Yeah, we got a little pressure here coming off the split inside. We can't come underneath the block right there, and they gain 10 yards. We just got to leverage the block the right way, turn it back to our support, and really we like the situation we're in here, and we just didn't match the route the right way, and that's the play that Chaz got hurt, which is unfortunate for us. Really hurt us in the game, and this is disappointing. Got 3 guys at the point of attack. We played exactly the way we draw it up, and it's a 70-yard run. And it should have been a 1 or 2 yard gain. So you got 3 guys at the point of attack. Somebody's got to come up and make a tackle right there, and that's. We'll go back and try to make a guy's tackle a little better. But really good job responding by our defense down here, forcing a 4th down play and a stop, and excited for our players to respond the right way in this situation.
Yeah, Bryson Allen Williams with 2 tackles in the backfield. Then you get the knock pass away and a goal line stand. Turn it over on downs. This was a long drive for you, trying to get points, as the Gamecocks were down 7-0 here, still in the first quarter of play.
Really nice catch by Debo on the sideline. Nice throw by Perry. We got a little momentum going, getting the ball down the field a little bit. They were crowding us up pretty good. Nice 3rd down conversion by KC right there. So again, we get a little more momentum going here. It's a 7-point game. We missed the edge blitzer there in the 3-down look, and we just got to look for the ball a little bit quicker. Felt like Elliott had a shot at this thing, and it was close. It was right in there tight, and fortunately their guy caught it out of the end zone, so it was a dead ball.
I was trying to match his 55-yarder from a week ago, and now back to work in the second quarter, just the start of it. And this is Fitzgerald. This guy got away. This was a 3rd and 15, Coach, and I know that's what breaks your back more than anything.
Well, it really is. It's a 7-point game. It's 3rd and 15, and then you get a couple situations here. Another 3rd down conversion. We've got to get tighter coverage. We've got to make a tackle. And then we got a max pressure right here, and they get a double pass off. We cut a guy loose, and really, should be a sack. I mean, in my opinion, we got the right call for the right situation. We got to cover down and cover the guy. So that's disappointing. Off of a turnover right here, really big play by T.J. Holloman to drop back in coverage. They run the little divide route, and he gets the turnover there in the red zone. So we've had 2 4th down stops inside the 10-yard line for our defense, which is encouraging. But they come back with a power read series right here. Again, the end should close on that play, shouldn't run up the field. We had some youth at the end position. We need to play better at the end position.
Fitzgerald ended up with 195 yards on the night, and they did some damage out here on the outside, Coach.
I mean, just in this
Physical
situation,
runs.
number 1, just tackle the guy. That's the first thing. But number 2, in that situation, you're playing way too far off on the 12-yard line, and you got a 50-50 ball right there. We got to come up with it. Again, you look at it. We got guys at the point of attack. Heck, we got to make some tackles. Here we get drained out in the coverage. TJ gets a little bit too high as a hook defender. We gain way too many yards right there, and then we give up the field goal before the half. But still at best should have been about a 14-3, 14-7 game at half, and we feel a little bit better about our situation.
Yeah, the Gamecocks just terrible field position in the first half. Mississippi State took advantage of that, and this was shocking to me to open up the second half and attempt a fake punt with a 24-point lead, and your Gamecocks did a good job stopping
Well,
it.
we did. We went backwards offensively, unfortunately, after it. But again, we got a little momentum going here. Nice job on the 7 cut thrown to Hayden right there, a guy that we need to get the ball to more. Brandon did a nice job setting and moving the pocket right there. And again, we're getting a little bit of the quarterback counter out the weak side, and Brandon does a nice job of getting the first down, getting the ball vertical up the seam. Really well blocked by our offensive line. We had a little stutter and go here. Really good decision by Brandon. He takes the ball down to the check down. Nice job by Terry Guger getting the first down, really knifing the defense right there. So we're getting a little bit more momentum. We're playing with better tempo. 4th down situation on the speed option. Nice job of just diving in and getting the first down. That's critical. Good smart football by Brandon right there. And this is a critical 3rd down situation. This is what he can do for you with his legs, to be able to extend the play. They lose A.J. in the coverage, and A.J.'s got really good hands and able to catch the ball and get us in the end zone.
First touchdown of his career for A.J. Turner. First touchdown pass for Brandon McElwain. We hope we hear a lot more from those guys.
Well, there's a lot of firsts happening for our football team right now. That's the scary part. But here we just overrun the ball. They were able to push the guy on 3rd and 8. That's a backbreaker for us. We had some momentum in that situation. We got to make a stop, and we're able to hold them to a field goal. They come in and kick the 3 points they scored in the second half.
In that 4th quarter, it's 27-7. You come back with Brandon. Finally got Brian Edwards going on the night. Threw a couple to him, Coach. Perry Orth really went short down the field, but he gets the catch there.
Well, Brian can get on top of people quick. Randricus Davis, another freshman we're excited about. There was a lot of first here tonight, as far as touchdowns and catches and passes and all that kind of good stuff. So really nice job ball, sitting the ball in the hole right there in the deep drop 8 they had going. Another quarterback counter well blocked on the perimeter by Zach Bailey. Good job by Brandon knifing it in there and creating a 4th down situation, and then converting right here with Casey and a little pick play outside, so that was nice.
His first touchdown as well as a Gamecock, and that makes it 27-14. That's the final. The Gamecocks' great effort in the second half, because it was ugly in the first. Your team could have given up, and they came back out with a lot of heart. They closed the gap, just not quite enough. After the break, my interview with Coach Lance Thompson. We come back on the Will Muschamp Show.
While the Gamecocks are on the road, all fans are invited to join George Rogers at the Wild Wing Cafe in the Vista for the official watch party. There'll be drawings for great prizes, drink specials offered, and the away games on every TV.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Good or better? The Hyundai Sonata versus the Toyota Camry. The Sonata has an available panoramic sunroof. The Camry? No. In the Sonata, available Android Auto. The Camry? No again. And only the Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The 2017 Sonata from Hyundai.
The Ford Freedom Sales Event is on, and our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series, giving you freedom from interest. Plus, specially tagged pickups now get a 1,000 smart bonus. America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight are built Ford tough. Get 0 for 72 on F-150 or Super Duty. Plus, specially tagged trucks get a 1,000 smart bonus cash only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
As the Gamecocks are set to kick off, remember that Safe Federal Credit Union is your financial MVP. As a proud sponsor of USC Athletics, Safe offers custom USC debit cards with each checking account. Enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and show your spirit each time you use your debit card. Safe Federal Credit Union. Your money is better here.
Hello and welcome. I'm Todd Ellis, voice of the Gamecocks, with assistant head coach and defensive line coach Lance Thompson. Coach, first of all, welcome to Columbia and the Carolina community. You have, in fact, been over the place. You're a veteran defensive coach throughout the Southeastern Conference, and the South for that matter. How are you liking Columbia, and what do you think of the Carolina community with regard to a football town?
I mean, Columbia is a great town. Really, the state of South Carolina is just a wonderful place to be. And I'm excited about the state of South Carolina football. Really excited about Coach Muschamp, the staff we got, and the buy-in we've had with the players, and everything through the spring season, and then into the summer workouts. I'm really excited for the season.
You went, and twice you have been named the #1 recruiter in the nation. And I don't want to give away any secrets.
Sure.
That's what you do on the field. That's your trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what are one or two elements that you found have made you successful, or gives you that link to young athletes that brings them to the universities you've been working for?
Well, I think there's two things in it. And I think one, the thing about recruiting, people get all caught up in who's recruiting who. I think the good people that recruit, they utilize the team, And then anytime you're doing that, that's part of the product you're selling. Here at Carolina, it's the passion and just all the stuff that we have at South Carolina to sell kids in terms of opportunity. The other thing I think you got to do when you're dealing with young people today and their parents, you got to listen to what's important to them. You got to ask them questions and understand, hey, what is this kid looking for as a student? What is he looking for as a young man? And then how can we develop him as a football player? And then you got to sell the vision you got here at South Carolina, and the vision that Coach Muschamp has for the Gamecock football program.
From being at Alabama, LSU, all of which you won the national championship there, 3 totals you were on that staff, 4 SEC titles you were part of staffs that do that, 2 ACC titles. Is there a common thread why there was success there?
I think you just got to get kids to buy in and understand this day and age what winning football looks like, and to understand that football is a team game, And, you know, the offense helps defense, special teams helps both of them. But like I tell my guys, on Sunday, we're going to watch the film, and don't tell me what the other guys did. It really don't matter what they did. All right, it matters what we do. Are we taking care of the little things, the details that we talk about as player, coach, team? Are we getting that done? If we get that done, we're going to win our games. All right, but if you get caught up in all the stuff that don't matter, all the stuff outside the bubble, you know as a player, there's a lot of things, hoopla, a lot of distractions. You got to remove all the clutter and focus on doing your job, which is playing, winning football. I think if we can get that message across, you know, I think we've done a really good job of creating an expectation and communicating that expectation. And I think the kids have done a good job of buying in.
What do you see in this defensive front that you've been working with, talent-wise and some explosive players?
In terms of my guys this year, you know, I've tried to create an expectation with them. I've been real with them in terms of our effort, our toughness, and taking care of, you know, our job, attention to detail. I think when you watch some stuff last year, I mean, you can't give up a play because you're not doing your job, or, in my way of saying things, making stuff up. Don't make stuff up. You know, if you make a mistake, own it. If you get beat physically, hey, he's on scholarship too. But you better not be making mental mistakes that cost us plays, or you're not going to be in there.
Lance Thompson, assistant head coach and defensive line coach. Welcome to Carolina.
Hey, man.
Good to have you here.
Go Cox.
Thank you.
Now at Buy Low, prices are down and staying down on the things you buy most. So visit your local Buy Low and pick up all of your game day essentials. Buy Low, premier grocery partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
It's Nissan's Bottom Line Summer Event. Take on the unexpected with a car that could stop for you. Get to Nissan for big model year-end offers on our award-winning lineup. Hurry, these offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, plus get up to $3,000 bonus cash on select models. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Go Gamecocks!
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel! Guitar. Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party. Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Good hard work has earned Mary Reeser the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the cross-country team, Reeser is a senior public relations major with a 3.847 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
McElwain again with all day to throw. Chase from behind, drops it off, and that's going to be a touchdown for A.J. Turner.
That's our Sandsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? A couple young Gamecocks. Brandon McElway on a scramble play hits A.J. Turner in the flats, and he did the rest. Coach, I know it's funny. We go out there, we forget all the time as Gamecocks watching these guys. They're big, they're fast, they're really young. They haven't done these things. That was the first for both of those guys.
Well, and again, we're expecting a lot more too, and we need a lot more. Both those guys are good football players, and they'll continue to play well. We're really young on the offensive side of the ball, and we got to, I think more than anything, narrow down some things that our guys can do well.
Our Terminex Pest Player of the game is up next, and Coach, you pick somebody from your kicking game. Sean Kelly, another good night for him.
Sean punted extremely well. You know, we didn't do a whole lot good enough on offense or defense, and Sean certainly flipped the field several times and averaged close to 50 yards a kick.
Sean Kelly had like 49.1 at a 66-yarder tonight. Congratulations to him. He's our Terminex Pest Player of the Game. It's time for this week's Hyundai Sights and Sounds of Game Day.
Now, it's time for this week's Hyundai Sights and Sounds of Game Day.
Are you ready for Carolina football? This is the Gamecock IMG Sports Network. And tonight, for the second straight week, the Gamecocks find themselves on the road in the SEC, this time in the Western Division, to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. .46 to go in the first quarter. Mississippi State leads 7-0. Out of the shotgun, Fitzgerald throws it, tipped at the line of scrimmage, knocked away on fourth down, and the Gamecocks hold. Third down and 13 for McElwain. Full wide receiver set. Got the shotgun snap. Looking left side. Trying to go down the middle. Now going to run away. Now got a man late. Down the sideline. Caught the 10. Running into the end zone. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown A.J. Turner. McElwain out of the gun. Fourth down and 1. Rolling left side. Got a man in the flat. He's caught. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Casey Crosby. The first of his career. And McElwain with his second touchdown throw in the second half. This one's good from 4 yards out. The extra point could make it 27-14. Fitzgerald takes a knee, slings it back to his tailback. Carolina goes to 1-1 on the season. And Fitzgerald just under that 200-yard mark, 17 rushes for 195 yards. And they win it 27-14.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
As the Gamecocks are set to kick off, remember that Safe Federal Credit Union is your financial MVP. As a proud sponsor of USC Athletics, Safe offers custom USC debit cards with each checking account. Enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and show your spirit each time you use your debit card. Safe Federal Credit Union. Your money is better here.
It's Nissan's bottom line summer event. Take on the unexpected with a car that could stop for you. Get to Nissan for big model year-end offers on our award-winning lineup. Hurry, these offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, plus get up to $3,000 bonus cash on select models. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Go Gamecocks!
I'm Jamie Foxx for Verizon. In the nation's largest independent study by Root Metrics, again, Verizon is the #1 network.
Hi, I'm Jamie Foxx for Sprint. And I'm Jamie Foxx for T-Mobile. And we're just as good.
Really? Only Verizon was ranked #1 nationally in data, reliability, text and call, and speed. Yeah. And you're gonna fist pump today? Get out of my sight.
Don't get fooled by cut-rate networks. Get the best. And now get up to 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, 4 lines, and 16 gigs for just $150. Only on Verizon.
Good or better? The Hyundai Sonata versus the Toyota Camry. The Sonata has an available panoramic sunroof. The Camry? No. In the Sonata, available Android Auto. The Camry? No again. And only the Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The 2017 Sonata from Hyundai.
Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is brought to you by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
Welcome back. Gamecocks fall tonight's 1-1 on the season. Now it's time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Coach, I can think of one key. You're going back to Williams-Brice Stadium next week to take on the East Carolina Pirates, but they were winners today.
They are. They're 2-0, and they're scoring a lot of points, and they're moving the ball extremely well. Scotty Montgomery does an outstanding job with their football team, so we got our work cut out for us. But the big thing we need to do is concentrate on South Carolina. We need to get better fundamentally, defensively, continue to find some things offensively that we can do well more consistently, and we need to start the game quicker, and I know our crowd will help us.
Coach, on both sides of the ball, your football team at times didn't seem to be as physical enough. Certainly is not as much as last week. How do you go into a practice and say you've got to be more physical? Is it about technique and tackling? And
you know, again, I think as much as anything defensively, there was a lot of close quarter tackles against Vanderbilt, and when you miss a tackle in close quarters, it doesn't show up as much. When you play a spread team and you miss a tackle on the perimeter, all of a sudden it's a big play. It's a 20, 30-yard gain, and that's a little bit different, you know, maybe than we faced last week.
Any changes in quarterback with regard to starting or who might play?
Well, we're going to do what it takes to win, so we'll go back and evaluate that moving forward and certainly give those guys all a fair opportunity.
You got some of those young wide receivers in tonight. They maybe not enough snaps to see how they did, but do you think you could play them over the next couple of weeks more?
There's no question. We need to get better at the position.
Gamecocks had some injuries tonight. We'll take a look at that. Don't forget the Will Muschamp call-in show. Carolina Calls on Thursday night. Of course, watch Coach around the state and Southeast on his television show. We can't wait to see you at Williams-Brice Stadium, a sellout. Welcome in Coach Muschamp and the guys in garnet and black. Thanks. Next time we'll see you on the Will Muschamp Show.